heck? Way to start the Monday Night Rawness. Welcome, everyone. I give it a few minutes for everyone to come join us tonight. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been able to do this. It's actually been a while since I've been able to do any of it. Also got WWE in the background just because. Yeah. Welcome to Build-A-Figure Monday. Some of you know what this is about. Some of you don't. We're going to sit here tonight, sort of. Sit here, build a figure or two, or 12. Hope you guys are enjoying today anyway. My name is Hash. Normally I have a co-host by the name of Michael Burgey when it comes to all this stuff. But this is a little different. Some of you don't know, some of you guys do know, that we just sit here and, well, I just sit here and I build a action figure or two. A lot of you guys are very familiar with some of the toys. Some of you are not. This is pretty much when you guys buy these crazy Build-A-Figure sets, you guys can see what it is. While some of you will go and buy one individual figure. I don't know if you can see on, if you're on Instagram, I recommend you going to one of the Facebook pages or to Twitch or on YouTube. Go to Evil Comics Inc. if you can see from my shirt. Go on Twitch, you can see a full screen where it comes to Dr. Doom, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, the Thing, and we have She-Hulk, aka the Hulk. So give me a few more extra minutes. I see we got one person lovingly joining us today on Instagram. I don't know whoever is joining us on the other lovely channels. But there you go. Still trying to get the word out. So give me a brief minute or so. Normally I do this. Normally I got two people. Right now it's just me. But we're here to have fun. Because why? It is Monday. It is a brand new year. And let's enjoy it as best we can. Anywho. Yeah, one more minute. We'll get things started. Since we do have a few people online already, normally I like to start the show with someone picking at least a number between 1 and 6. This is how it goes. We start the show, pretty much start the show with you, starting with the first action figure, and that is pretty much whoever is watching. Just pick a number between 1 and 6. All you have to do is comment below, and we will start with today's Build-A-Figure. I actually do want to sit around and wait for just 2 more minutes before we get started. So, yet again, let's have a little fun. Just pick a number, just for fun, between 1 and 6. I know, semi-boring, semi-not. But, now if you guys actually do know, well, this set in particular has been around since, I would say, what came out earlier in the year, right during the COVID times. It was a crazy hunt, and then just a few months later, as fast as this action figure came out, Dr. Doom was re-released in the same Spider-Man box. We'll also go through this being the second time the Fantastic Four action figures are being released. The first time these figures were released were not too long ago. They were a Walgreens exclusive where they released Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, and the Thing. They also released the Silver Surfer as well too, with just a few other action figures that were the Walgreens exclusives. So it's interesting to see that they sort of re-released the figures, not actually re-releasing them, giving them a whole new look, giving Mr. Fantastic, aka Reed Richards, his bearded look as well too. Since we do have a few people on Instagram, if you are watching us, just all you gotta do is pick a number. If you're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, you could do the same exact thing. If you're part of the stream, just pick a number between 1 and 6. There are 6 action figures that we will start with, and we are building the Super Skrull that was released by Hasbro earlier this year. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the fun. Plus, I'm having a drink at the same time too. So if you have a beverage, take a minute, take a break, take a drink. And at the end of the day, I'm going to also unbox something I got for Christmas. I'm also going to sort of unbox a toy that was released back in 2016 or 17. But the odd thing is that these action figures are getting, I guess, circulated now, which I find very odd. They were part of New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con just not too long ago. Someone was nice enough to give me a gift, and we'll rotate on some of those figures. Not rotate. 1 out of the 5 figures that were part of this package, I'll talk about as well too, and we'll take a hot minute to even talk about it. Nice to see Andy has joined us as well too. Since Andy is a big fan of the Silver Surfer, he knows just as well as everyone else knows that yet again, this is the second set of the Fantastic Four. He's one of the few people that owns the Silver Surfer that was released by Walgreens just a few years ago. And as I like to say, this is the second edition of the Fantastic Four line. The first one being a complete toy hunt where they were individually figured, and they were released by Walgreens as well too. This is the Build-A-Figure set, I guess pushing for the Super Skrull. And I don't know if this becomes a mini teaser in a way too, because also part of the set is also She-Hulk. It's also Doctor Doom. Hastel Toys has joined us here as well too today as well too. Yo, what up, nerd? How about this? I got 2 of you guys really loving this. Pick a number between 1 and 6. And the number literally is from Doctor Doom being number 1, Mr. Fantastic being number 2, Sue Storm being number 3, Johnny Storm being number 4, The Thing, Ben Grimm being number 5, and and She-Hulk, aka the Hulk, at number 6. So we got 1 so far. Andy has just picked number 6. So let's have a little fun. Let's put these off to the side. Happy New Year for anyone who is watching. Happy New Year, Andy. Happy New Year, Hastel. The Hustle Man is on. We're gonna hide Doctor Doom. We're gonna start with this bad boy. I don't know. Should I take these 2? Should I take this pile off? We'll just start with the middle. We're giving it to you. Since Hastel picked number 4, we'll do number 4 next. But you know what? Let's kick this off. You guys can see right into the center. Luckily, I'm wearing pants. Hope everyone is enjoying today. Whatever I want. What I want is something. You know, for someone like you, bro, you come to Brooklyn and you never come over, and you're just a few blocks away. You're just literally a few blocks away. So we're gonna start with She-Hulk. This was picked by Andy as a number. And it comes with the right arm of the Super Skrull. I'm not like some of the other toy guys where I completely destroy the box. He did say that, ladies and gentlemen, that he is in and out. If you're watching this on Instagram, my boy just said he is in and out. I really hope that girl you're friends with isn't watching. All right, box. We'll just toss it. There's the She-Hulk. We're gonna take her out. I mean, she is so badass. I like the background, but it's very did this just come with instructions? All right, this is the first. You know, like normally on the bottom of these boxes, they have like the serial, the copyright, and everything, where it came from. Did I do this last time where it came with one of these pieces of paper? I mean, all it says is, oh my god, warning, and then all the warning, choking hazards. This is a first for me anyway. I don't know how. Have you guys unboxed some of these and where every manufacturer's code and country code were just given to you? Pretty cool. I don't know. Does this upsell the value when I want to get rid of She-Hulk? Because she came with it. Anyway, that's pretty cool. That's the background that I had for the box. Pretty cool. Alright, let's open this up. I'm not going to take out every single accessory. Well, maybe I will. Only because, one, the Super Skrull's got extra parts. So if you want to make it look normal, and he goes into Super Skrull mode. But this is what we really want, sort of. Now, if you're a Hulk fan, let's not throw these away because she came with extra accessories. Never throw everything out because why? You never know when you need extra spare parts. Now, this is the She-Hulk. Pretty dope. We always try to see if she's able to stand on the first try. Always problems with number one. This is why I'm loving the Todd McFarlane toys, the new DC figures, only because they come with a stand. But after a while, you kind of want your action figure to just be able to stand on its own. And She-Hulk is no... No! See? Always happens. She-Hulk always has a problem where she doesn't want to stand on her own. She's got 2 feet. It's pretty cool, though. She's a little badass. I wonder if they're going to do the same look on the action figure as they are going to do with the series. Interesting to see. Alright, I guess this is as close as I'm going to get her to stand until, if Carlos is watching, Carlos likes to build stands, and if he's nice enough to build me a few or send me a few, that'd be really cool. And then if he is watching, he can throw up his, he can show his, I guess, Etsy page as well too. Comes with the right arm, both right arms of the Super Skrull. We're going to sit here, we're going to build the figure, but I'm going to have you guys decide what arms it's going to get on the Super Skrull. Could be on the table. Could be on the table. Let's go with the next figure pretty much as well too. Guys, if you're playing with knives, please be safe. Hastel, Mitch himself, Mr. Hustleman himself, pick number 4. And number 4 is Johnny Storm, a.k.a. Chris Evans, a.k.a. the new director. We ain't going to go that far. If you watched last night's This Week in Pop Culture, we did mention Michael B. Jordan, who also played Johnny Storm. Here's a question for everyone who is a toy collector. Would you like to see Hasbro, since they started releasing some of the X-Men movie action figures, which included Professor X, Magneto, and Mystique, with Deadpool, with Logan, aka Wolverine, with Negasonic Teenage Warhead, would you like to see more of the Hasbro movie line? Because after seeing some of those action figures, I would not be surprised. Actually, would you? Would you collect the original from the original Fantastic Four movie, or would you collect from the second Fantastic Four movie? I know you guys don't want to talk about the movie, but if they release an action figure for it, would you purchase it? That's a good question. All right, we're gonna go with number 4. That's Johnny Storm. He comes with cool accessories. Fire stuff here. Fire stuff to the left. He also comes with the left and the left arm. left arm pieces of the Super Skrull. But again, if you're playing with knives, just be safe. Hustle, man. It's pretty funny. Da 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 da. We're just gonna toss the box. Always remember to recycle, because we got paper, we got plastic. This one has the same. What I find interesting. One, it also gave me the almost at the bottom of the almost came at the bottom of the packaging, but it pretty much you get the same box interior box arts. One with the giant 4, one without the giant 4. So you can pretty much do with this better than what you can do with this, because you're kind of selective on what figures you're going to be using. So pretty cool if you're going to do like box art kind of material, or you kind of need mini backgrounds. Sometimes Marvel, and if I'm not mistaken, I know his first name. His first name's name is Jerry. He does a lot of the box art and the interior artwork that you see for some of these action figures. Jerry, if you are watching this, is this one of your designs for these box art pieces for the interior? Because I know you do the outer boxes, especially with photography and artwork and stuff. But I've always been a little interested if it's also with these packages as well too. We got Johnny Storm. He's got treads on his feet this time. Very interesting. Some of the other action figures don't really do treads. Look, he's got a serial number on his leg now. I don't know what that is for. Oh, last time I checked, some of these have serial. Some of these are numbered in the back. How many of you guys have never noticed? Some of them are numbered in the back. I got to see if the numbers on the action figure match numbers on the box. And this is something I've tend to realize. If the numbers. So the interesting thing is, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, ever talk about it. So there's a serial number in the back of this. Actual printed number of an action figure, printed number of whatever number this action figure is. So this is 93,051. And on the back of Johnny's leg has the same matching numbers. So I find this, I don't know if you guys can both see it, we get a clear shot of it. I find this very interesting that the number on the back of this box also matches the number. You can't really see it on both screens. I'm going to take a picture of these and show it to you guys as well too, that the box numbers match the figures as if you have VIN numbers for your toys. I've started noticing on some of the Marvel Legends figures, they haven't done them completely on all of them. If someone has any more information or is looking it up, I know some of you guys do. What's with the serial numbers? Are they tracking some of the toys? Always try to see. Make sure you can clearly see the font on the bottom, because you know if you get them from China, you really can't see a lot of the bottom. And what's really cool is he's got treads on the bottom as if he's playing baseball. He's got cleats. Pretty interesting. We got Johnny Storm. Can he stand? Yes, he can. He can stand. He comes with extra accessories. He comes with cool accessories. Remember, flaming hand, as if he's going to throw a giant punch. But this also belongs with the thing. So we're going to take this out. Oh, that's pretty interesting. All right, when we're putting him together, now I'm going to do a quick close-up real quick. From the back, this is the back of it. This is the front of it. All right, that's the back. We're going to get a nice little front view. I wish you can focus a little more, actually. All right, maybe you can get a better view. In my eyes, this reminds me of something. If this reminds you of a certain 80s character, please comment below. because I like to see what you guys are talking about, right? You guys, oh my god, the movie, but not the third one, was horrible. Yeah, I can see that. Bergie, is that you commenting away? All right, we got Super Skrull, left arm, left arm. We also got Super Skrull, thing arm. Pretty cool. Super Skrull, thing arm. Okay, see on the table? Sort of, not really. All right, we'll push some of these back a little bit. Also comes with the extra accessories. I gotta get a baggie for them so I can put them safely away. Remember, if you do have extra accessories, a lot of us grew up with losing the spare parts into, how do we call it? The car's crevice or the cracking of your parents' car back in the day, and if it ever fell into those cracks, they would be lost forever. And then, sadly enough, probably 15 years later, as you help your parents take apart the car, you eventually find them. Now, as right now, we've gone through the fourth action figure and the sixth action figure. We are now to numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, he, she, it, we, they, please let me know numbers 1, 2, 3, or 5. I like how She-Hulk's like not even looking in the direction of the camera. She just get her looking at the camera a little bit, right? I get super excited. All right. We got a little Bergevine here. He says we're going to go with action figure number 5. And number 5 is the Thing. Little Ben Grimm here. But Bergie, since you're normally my co-host and everything for the show, would you like to see? I mean, look, you really think that as long as they don't release Doctor Doom, would you accept the other action figures? I mean, if we want to go old school, we can bring the first original cast. That is a ticket to have. I like it. You guys can just poke fun of playing with my toys and stuff. I love how Las Vegas is in the house. All right, we're going to number 5. Mr. Burgee picked it as well too. Comes with 2 scroll heads. Now here's gonna be the cool part. If you're gonna go hunting for some of these figures, here's the cool part. Try to get the torso and the legs. If you see any people selling the torso and the legs, that's gonna be your hunt. Because don't forget, this store comes with extra spare parts. So if you're toy hunting and you're gonna go wanting to build a second scroll figure, and you don't want to sit here and get another set where you're pretty much getting, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, and Doctor Doom. Unless you really want them 24/7 all the time, you kind of want Mr. Fantastic because he's part of the Avengers, but then you want Doctor Doom because he fits in the Iron Man, Black Panther, Spider-Man saga. I can understand that as well too. Have extra villains running around. But would you get a second set, or would you be hunting for other ones? It's so heavy. Yet again, the figures, the numbers here will match the interior or the back leg of the action figure, as if, oh my god, it's so heavy. This thing has so much weight to it. Oh my god. Dude, you can hit someone with this figure. You can If you're having a bad day, we're gonna pull off a Naomi Campbell, right? Naomi Campbell's the one that threw her cell phone. Forget throwing a cell phone. Throw Ben Grimm. I like this because he has the original. He's got the original old school face. He's got that grimy look. I'm trying to see if this one has the serial number. So the same matching numbers that was on the box is now on the foot of Ben Grimm. As I said before, I'm going to show you the difference between the back of the box and the back of the body parts of these toys, only because they're like serial numbers now. The box matches the numbers, and you see a lot of people picking up action figures like Lucy's here and there, or they'll buy an open boxed item. Now your open box item is now it's a serial number. First cast will be good with. Getting to the last movie, I guess would be okay with it, but definitely not the Doctor Doom. All right, so there is some sort of hope because I can see Hasbro, since they have all the Fox material. It's nothing to do with copyright. It has to go back to the actors. Now, since Disney has the rights to the movies, it also goes back to the actors who played these movies. For me, if I played a movie and they never had an action figure for me, but then 15 years later they want to build an action figure for me, yes, I'm 100% for it. Yes, get me my own action figure. I want my own action figure because it'd be cool. Got Ben Grimm. He's so heavy. Like, this thing's got so much weight. I love the like, as if you picked up the rock, of a rock or a pebble, not the rock. You can see all the scratches and scarring that comes on the figure. What's up, DEFCON? Actually, we got to talk, Def. I want to see how you feel about Comic Cons happening this year, and which ones you're actually planning to attend. Because I know you're a busy and fun guy. I know you sit there trying to build your Legos every now and then. But man, you got a huge Lego collection. I would love to see it. No pun intended. Anyway, Super Skrull heads. Now, which one would you pick? I mean, you got sinister look, and you have generic look on the figures. Let me put him out of the way. Sinister look, regular look. What would you put on this toy today? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, since we got the back half done, like legitimately the back half, you guys get to decide now: 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Actually, whatever. Just have to reverse it. And happy Monday, everyone. I know it's a very stressful day. It is the new year, the first Monday of the year. Thank you for joining me. You want Sinister? There's no Sinister. I got Dr. Doom, number 1. I got Reed Richards, and I got Sue Storm. That's number 1. That's number 2. And this is number 3. So you gotta pick. And yes, I'm purposely having Ben Grimm hide Sue Storm because that's how he is as a character. He hides his ladies. You want? Yeah, but we have when you talk about Sinister. Actually, let's talk about Sinister real quick. Now, we now have officially 2 versions of Mr. Sinister. 2 versions of Mr. Sinister. How does that feel? 2 versions. No, the look on the head of the look of the head on the Super Skrull. Oh, you like the Sinister? All right, so we'll go with the Teethus look, the Teethus. All right. So anyway, while I have most of your guys' attentions, pick one. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3, or 3. Actually, funny thing is, someone posted just a few days ago. the how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. So someone went out of the way, a college, I think in Oregon or somewhere else, it was in Idaho, something, and they posted how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Somehow the world now knows. Come on, people, pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gonna get up and get down. Gonna get up and get down. And you guys must know, I do have WWE playing in the background, but you can't hear it as well. I was just gonna say that you sound like the owl from the Tootsie Pop commercial. Yo, how many licks does it get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? The world will never know. Well, the world's gonna know now because we are opening Sue Storm. As I look at this, it kind of reminds me. This figure, the first figure that was released from Walgreens, I remember they were so hard to find. This is going back like 3 years ago. Funny story is that because they were Walgreens exclusives, they were almost impossible to find anywhere and everywhere. And eventually I did find one. But when I first picked her up, it was in Orlando, Florida. It was down the street from Sammy and Tommy's house. At the time, Tommy, this is going back to the final days. So seeing the Sue Storm figure always brings a bit of a memory of that day or that weekend. Anywho, she came with cool parts. She came with more accessories. She comes with the torso of the Skrulls. We're gonna open this. I'm not shredding the box yet again. The box is numbered. This is number 93,331. So I believe the matching number on the figure will say 93,331. I'd still like to know why Hasbro started doing VIN numbers for these toys. Or was it their way knowing of, I guess, when you gotta mass produce these in China, make sure they're putting in the right action figure and the right toy? Could be. Could be not. Could be cool. I still like the box art. I still love that the She-Hulk one is just there. I like this one the most. So I may keep this and just trash all the other ones only because it has a generic background. But let's pull out Sue Storm. She comes with a really funky. It looks like a force field or her own shield, we'll say. Almost like when you pull it out, she just never is going to stay in one piece. What the? Or does this belong with the Super Skrull? Doesn't really have anything in the background. Like nothing to like hold it in place. Nothing. Almost kind of looks like I'm holding a jellyfish. Maybe I could tell. It looks like I'm holding a jellyfish. Leave it right there in that spot. Okay. The Super Skrull doesn't show anything with her, and then her herself doesn't seem to be holding anything. But we all know when it comes to Marvel figures, some of them come with extra accessories for other characters or for other reasons. Like if you picked up Mystique, she comes with the Shi'ar head, Lady Bird or something. I like how I'm getting a message right now during the show while I'm doing the show, because the thing I'm using is right there on the other side. So Samantha, thank you for messaging me. I can't even answer you right now. So yeah, there's your Sue Storm. She stands on her own. I find very interesting is, granted, the VIN numbers match. She's got the hole in the background. She's got the hole in the back. Now, Michael, since I have you on, do you remember if we if we did the show or we saw that they had made the jet for the Fantastic Four. Because if Reed Richards has the same hole in the back, normally when they do that, it's because they are releasing a vehicle, and in order for them to attach the characters for that vehicle, they'll have like that peg or the peg notification for the back. I don't think we have, but I think it was a thought. I don't know. Anyway, Sue Storm's crooked. Sue Storm can't seem to stand. But she does have the same head, the same face as the previous Walgreens figure. But she has not a full blonde look. The previous figure had a more blonde look. This one is a little more orange than blonde. So we do have that. Pretty cool. And now we have the torso of the Skrulls. The torso. Torso! As I open this, I should have gone, or I can't wait to check out some of the next toy shows happening to go hunting for not only the torso, but his legs. And here's the reason why. We're going to go through in a minute. But since you guys are still here, number 1. And who does number 2 work for? Himself. The fighting battle. I should just do this here. The fighting battle for her. Now, I would love to see, or I'd like to see another story of the Fantastic Four where they go in depth of this crazy love triangle, where not really just a love triangle, where Doctor Doom has always liked Stu Storm, vice versa, and then Reed Richards gets her and everything. But I think it's for the movie. I don't think they ever did it for the comics. It'll just be weird because I see Doctor Doom being more sinister and not being like Mr. Sinister because he's obsessed with certain something. He's obsessed with power, world domination. He's obsessed with it. What's up, Rain? How are you doing tonight? If anyone's watching, I am doing the Build-A-Figure set of the Super Skrulls. Currently, we have unboxed number 3. We have just recently unboxed number 3, which is Sue Storm. Before that, we did Ben Grimm, aka The Thing. Right before that, we unboxed Johnny Storm. I don't know, since I'm out of the screen, you can watch this on Twitch as well too. And we also have the She-Hulk. Also not on screen if you're watching this on Instagram. But if you're watching it on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, thank you for joining us. We are down to our last 2 action figures, and that is Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic himself, Mr. Reed Richards. Someone, please, if you are watching, pick a number between 1 and 2. Not that hard. 1 or 2. God, that dude is big. I'm just waiting for one of you guys to pick a number, or I'll just pick a number myself. Alright, I'm going to save the best for last. When I mean best for last, I'm going to save Doctor Doom for last. Only because he's just... I gotta go back and look at this. I have to go back and look at the figure for this, the Spider-Man version, because I think all they did was just change the front color to be a brighter green, and almost like a neon green. I'm gonna open up Mr. Fantastic, only because I want to spend more time talking about Doctor Doom, and the importance of Doctor Doom, and what was going to be the importance of Doctor Doom for the next Black Panther movie. But I guess we'll never get that version, or maybe somehow down the line, I don't know, make a female version of Doctor Doom where he faces Black Panther for the annihilation of Wakanda. Comes with he comes with slinky hands. What's up, Owen? How come you're not, bro? I am on Facebook. I am broadcasting on Facebook. I am broadcasting on Facebook on the Evil Comics page. It is being broadcasted on This Week in Toy Culture, and it's also being broadcasted on This Week in Pop Culture. So if you go to all three of those Facebook pages, you will see that all three are showing this week, are showing this stream, which is placed on This Week in Toy Culture, and from This Week in Toy Culture, we will have This Week on This Week in Pop Culture, and it's also on This Week, and also on Evil Comics Inc. So it's quite all right. I have you here on Twitch. It's quite all right. And since you're here, bro, we're gonna I have your thank you gift. So we're gonna get to this one later today as well too. So we're gonna talk about this at the very end of the show. All right. So we're gonna have more fun out of today than you were doing on a Monday. And if you are watching, thank you for watching us. Thank you for watching me tonight on this lovely Monday evening. Yet again, actually, where's Sue Storm? All right, so Sue Storm is 93331, and the Reed Richards is 93111. And I wonder if someone has the matching. It's gonna be a joke. Now, who has the matching serial numbers, the matching numbers for all the figures for these Build-A-Figure sets? I'm not that big of a collector to really care about the numbers in the back. But the fact that these figures all have serial numbers and the boxes match the figures these days, I wonder, because we'll go back to another series, and that is the Super 7 series, where when you buy their toys, if you buy more than one toy, is to say, if you bought the Masters of the Universe, you bought the Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, you bought the Tokar and Razor. If you bought, let's just say, out of certain figures, if you bought 4 figures of that set, which means you got 2 Zack Ryders and 2 Kurt Hawkins, the boxes came numbered. Tokar and Razor, if you bought 2, that box came numbered, and they were super packaged. If you bought the 3-pack of the Disney figures, those 3 came numbered, and just the box came numbered. This is, I don't know if Hasbro's following Super 7 on serial numbers. I want to know who has a lower number of these action figures. What does the number on your back of your toy say? If it's not your toy, on the back of the action figure. I can't see the emojis. Oh, you give me thumbs up. Thanks, bro. I want to see if you guys have lower numbers. Anyone have higher than the 93,000 numbers? All you gotta do is look in the back of your action figures, and I'm gonna take a picture of them at the end of the show, post them on Instagram. It'll be on both Evo Comics Inc. and it'll be on my personal page of what you're watching right now on Instagram. And of course, it'll be distributed to all Facebook places. This is the Reed Richards. Now, this isn't like the other Reed Richards action figure, only because the Walgreens version of this one has longer arms. Like, he has long extended arms. Similar, not close to what the Super Skrull has, except that long arm is longer. This one is kind of weird because Reed Richards just has, how do I explain this? Extra secretary hands, we'll say. He looks like he's got those extra long fingernails. I mean, the man ain't single, but I don't know why he has extra long fingers. That's me saying that. But I could be wrong. But all we care about is building the Super Skrull, him having the extra fingers. Don't really care. I think it's like I think it's a waste of of a character or a waste of an accessory for Mr. Fantastic with having super long fingers. And I understand that with every single action figure they release, they want to do something different. I get it, but I also don't get it. Not a fan of it. I would have probably liked his long extended arms as if he's like too far away to punch someone. We've got PG-13 plus jokes for this all day long. Let's just say how it is. Yeah, he really does want to go reach out and touch someone. He does. He just wants to go reach out and touch someone. Pretty cool. Comes to the right foot. But remember how I mentioned just before Sue Storm has the spot for a peg in the back? Reed Richards doesn't. Reed Richards doesn't have the extra peg in the back. And She-Hulk doesn't have it either. I wonder if they are releasing another... I wonder if they're releasing another action figure or an accessory where she needs the peg, or you know how some figures, remember, they'll use like the same molds on some of the other action figures. Thing, not so much, but Reed Richards, this one right here is the Spider-Man body. So if you've picked up, actually, I'll take it back. It's actually right behind the cameras for you guys. I'll show you that right now. The Mr. Fantastic, the Human Torch has the same body as Spider-Man, and I think the Spider-Man may be a little skinnier, but in actuality, he kind of isn't in a way. It's almost got the same body, torso, and everything when it comes to the shoulder blades and stuff like that. Luckily, I was playing with Spider-Man. I don't know why someone's calling me. I just managed to screw it up. Don't call me, darn it! I am live! Who's calling me at this time? I would have to call that person back. Anywho. So we have the Spider-Man right here. I'm going to put Reed Richards away. I am going to put this together real quick. But, alright, Spider-Man may be a little skinnier. He does have the extra peg in the back, as if he's supposed to belong to something. But, oh my god. Yes, he was played with. Someone took him out of the bag. Well, he was going to be, he was going to do something with. So, I don't know if you can tell, but they almost have the same body structure. The arms and everything are almost exactly the same. So pretty much what most of them do is they'll just recycle some of the parts, and they'll just do it over and over again with some of the other action figures. So I just have that thing going the whole entire time. Anywho, if you don't know who this Spider-Man is, he is not going to be in the next Spider-Man movie, but this is the wrestler known as Spider-Man. Food for thought. That's the wrestler known as Spider-Man. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Alright. I didn't want that to happen. Just like Tetris, they all fall. They all fall down. They all fall down. Da 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 da. Last but not least, we're going to open Doctor Doom. Now, one of everyone's favorite characters. But did you like him in the movie? In the second movie, which is technically the first movie. Because the first movie was never released, and I'm hoping Disney will finally release that version. I really hope not. Wait, but you can find it on VHS and DVD somewhere. VHS. I don't know about DVD. You find it on VHS, and you can watch the first Fantastic Four movie, and then you had the guy from Nip Tuck play Doctor Doom, which I didn't mind him, but you kind of also wanted him to take his mask off. You know, everyone saw him with his mask off more times than he had the mask on. Let's open him. Where did I put that blade? Anyhow. La la la. Hope everyone's enjoying their Monday. Thank you all for watching. Hi, Sam. Thank you for calling. Oh, yeah. She normally likes to make fun of me for, you know, playing with my dolls. Thanks for joining me tonight. We got Dr. Doom, ladies and gentlemen. He is numbered 93,391. These numbers don't match. As I've said this before, if you have any of these figures or you've collected any of them, please let me know the numbers you have. If you have close to the numbers that I have, and I will post the number. I will post the box. It's almost like I'll show you my VIN numbers if you show me yours, sort of. It was pretty cool. That's the box. These, yeah, we could say these are action figures, but for some people, like Sam, she likes to sit there and make fun of me for playing with these guys. This is what I love and hate about these packagings. You got Dr. Doom. He comes with a cape, right? This is always a pain in the butt to take out of the box. And I don't know how they always end up... How do they end up doing it? Like, this has to be soft. Like, I like how it bends and everything. But this has to be, like, super warm or soft before this goes through, like, this small... Like, that's how small the opening is. That's how big the bottom is. You know it came in warm. Oh, Fantastic Four backing is just way in my way. Completely in my way. I'm going to keep saying Mr. Sinister, but I think Virgin kind of ruined it for me. That was a pain in the butt to open. Wonder. That's pretty cool. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but the cape... Actually, I want to take his head off. Mama had a baby. Never mind. So he has the jetpack in the back, which is pretty dope. And the cape is designed in a way to always be in his back because of the peg in the back of it. So it's always cool. Pretty dope. Alright, I'm having Mr. Fantastic. Also has the gun, the holster, the gun, the extra access. Take this off. Alright, so it's got a gun holster, and the gun is usable. Really cool. The fact that it came with the extra accessory that you probably normally wouldn't pay attention to. Sometimes they put it in there, but it has no function. This time it has a function. This one has the back pegs. So if you have like something that has fire on it, like shooting, jet streaming out, it'll probably shoot down. Shoot up in a way. So if you buy your Mandalorian pack and he has like the extra jet, the extra fuel flames, probably attach it to your Dr. Doom figure. Kind of want to put them back together with just his head. Very medieval at times too. We forget how much of a medieval look Dr. Doom has. Always the problem. Remember, guys, always make sure your action figures can stand up on their own. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This one stays. There's your Dr. Doom. There's your line of Fantastic Four, the Skrull, the Super Skrull build. Now, and this one comes with this left leg. Now comes the fun part. Can't lose. Never lose these. Remember, they are a pain to find. Yeah, it is kind of like the War Machine blaster in the back as well too. Yeah, probably could. I do have one of the War Machine ones, but I did hear that Mr. Don Cheadle would have been running around the Comic-Con circuit. So that's, even though it is not Don Cheadle's face on War Machine, but it is War Machine, I was actually going to go out of my way and get it signed. Something that I've always wanted. Like, I don't usually get action figures or toys signed. I think they're kind of boring. I sometimes I feel like they're kind of annoying to sign a toy. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I did think about it, but I didn't. Anyway, all right. This is gonna be like Transformers. I'm gonna form his legs first. And if you hear the background noise, that will be someone playing Spider-Man. Um, you can pick one. Either they're playing the Miles Morales version or they're playing the first edition. That's a joke. Because if you live in New York City and you live in you live in parts of Queens and parts of Brooklyn, those noises are very normal for some of us. All right. Right leg is in. Left leg is in. Right leg is becoming a problem. Get in your home. All right. How is this becoming a problem? I had the same problem a few years back when I was building Groot. Some of you guys don't know that the Groot action figure has been released 4 times by Hasbro. 3 times. And I've mentioned this to Bergie, and I've mentioned it on This Week in Toy Culture a few times. You guys seem to be having a little difficulty time with this one. Oh, wow. So Groot originally was a Build-A-Figure, and then later became a Toys R Us exclusive. I may have to warm him up. It's kind of annoying. And he became a Toys R Us exclusive. And then a few years later, last year pretty much, or this year, he was re-released again. Bergie said he liked the Sinister look, so we're going to put the Sinister head on him in a way. So yeah, so when I first got him, he became very difficult to put together. Yeah, Groot. If you don't pay attention to Groot a lot, he actually almost has like 2 right legs. He legitimately has 2 right legs. Oh, congratulations, Michael Bergie, on getting your car. Congratulations. Sorry, someone bought a new car. I'm always excited when someone buys something new. He got a new toy. He got a new toy. That was easy. I do like the Super Skrull look. I might want to keep him peg-legged. He's a pirate. I have a pirate Super Skrull. Right? I'm not going to put the generic figure, the generic ones on him, only because I'm going to save those, because I'm going to go hunting for the torso and the legs at a show, and then have a generic Skrull just to have in the collection, as if he is going to have it. And I was talking about this before, especially this. And I'm kind of happy someone decided to join us because we could talk about this for a hot minute. This reminds me of the Thundercats glove. And we know it kind of goes with, kind of adds on to the Ben Grimm hand. So as if, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Kind of like a pirate. He's a pirate. Yeah, it does look like the battle claw, but the battle claw fits right on top of the hand. I don't know if I did it right. I think I did it wrong. I don't think it matters that much because why? Who cares? Eventually, somewhere it'll fit. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But just the cool concept of it is pretty cool. Or I used to do this to some of my figures, and if you picked up my Spider-Man or my Rhino ones, I do like the fist to the face kind of thing and take pictures. So I may add this to the 2021 art pieces. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, that's the end. This falls off immediately. That's the end of that. Still haven't figured out where this one goes to, but then also I just realized it's got a groove in there, so it does belong to Sue Storm, as if she's holding onto a force field or making a force field and using her hands to it. I'll take some of these pictures as well too. Have a little fun. Have a little fun with posting some pictures, and eventually the right leg will go on. Anyway, thank you for watching. We're not done yet. Just a few days ago, while I was in Rhode Island, um, I did go and visit a friend. He was a friend in need. And I probably would do this to a lot of you who are my friends. And he decided to give me a gift. Now, this is interesting because this originally came out in 2016, 2017. This is an SH figure art. They're known for a lot of the anime and a lot of Power Rangers. This, in my opinion, was one of their failed attempts because another manufacturer for a company was making, and I say this, a Hulk Hogan version. Yeah, you're right. I'm going with this right now because it is Monday and we're talking about Monday nights. It is a wrestling figure, and this is the. How do we do an unboxing for this? This is the Kane version. Now I know this, and some of you have seen this before. The Stone Cold and The Rock has been around a lot longer, and they were released in 2016, 2017. And this year, I guess they finally decided to release the rest of the figures, and that is Triple H, Undertaker, and Kane. These figures are not, I guess they're kind of old. I can defy old. Okay, yet again, I'm going to say this again. They were released in 2016 and 17. They are being shopped around. You could probably see these at your Target, not Targets. You'll definitely see these at your GameStops that you should carry them. And sooner or later, Target, because Target has been carrying the Bandai figures of the Dragon Ball Z characters. It's pretty cool because you have you have Kane, but he has three different regular bald-headed faces. He does have the regular mask that has the opening around the mask, and he also has. It looks like the added towel to his head. It was supposed to be white, then he changed it black. Normally he'd have it red, so it comes with different colors. So thank you, um, uh, thank you, Jabo, thank you, Ty, um, for this gift. Kind of didn't deserve it, and I can see why. And what I did, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. What I did, like I'd come back to Rhode Island again if it was one of the other guys as well too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I will appreciate this. If I ever get a hold or ever see this man right here, I will definitely try to get it signed. Kind of funny every time I see Kane, and then you see Kane hotter, and then there's another story with the two Kanes, and that is Kane the actor and Kane the wrestler. If you ever see Kane the wrestler, get a hold of him, because there is a funny story of him meeting his idol, and that is the Jason actor himself. One more time, thank you, Jabo. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for this. Yeah, this is, I say it's a semi-Christmas and thank you gift. So thank you, guys. Of course, it goes back into the box, guys. Come on, because who are we kidding? It goes back in the box. If you're collecting, now this one, this is sentimental value, not sentimental value. Um, this is from a young lady. This is my Christmas gift. Of course, it didn't come in till days after Christmas. I didn't come home till later in the week from Christmas. And I did say I was going to unbox this, and figured, why not? Thank you, Ty. I know Mama Bear checking in and everything, so you guys get to see it. This is a lovely Christmas gift. I know she's not watching, but she'll definitely probably watch later tonight or tomorrow. Or I'll just cut it and only show the unboxing of this. I think I know what this is. She said this. She. Some people like to tell me what I get for Christmas, and some people don't. Yes, the Spider-Man video game is being played in the background, guys. So if you hear any lights and if you hear sirens, yeah, it's as if you're watching the video game. There's a show within the video game. The video game within the video game within the video game. It's pretty cool. Oh, I like it. I like the packaging. Da, da, da. Oh wow, these are heavy. I love the love going into it. The love is packaging. The bubble wrap is awesome. The bubble wrap is awesome. So this young person, young lady, she always joins us every Wednesday. I got a 1 gallon bag. She always joins us every Wednesday for Sammy's live stream of her art show. So if you are around tomorrow, we are doing another toy show. We'll talk about this stream, and then we'll also be talking about these gifts on Wednesday. So be sure to check on in. These are coasters. I'm actually going to reveal it to you first because I don't know what design she's done, but these are coasters, tiled coasters, and these will definitely be on my coffee table right here, the same spot you guys are looking at. Oh, it's pretty cool. Our little green, orange, and yellow. I like these. Guess what? I'm using one right now. That's one coaster. All right, we're gonna reveal. Here's the second coaster. I'm showing you guys first before I can take it out. I like the gloss you put on them, the coat and everything. This time I got to see the design. That's the third coaster. Really cool. Found a good use for something. Oh, it doesn't even end up on the screen. Gosh darn it, it doesn't even end up on the screen. I'm gonna push these back. Pushing these up. Let's go do that. And last but not least, coaster number 4. And after this, we'll say adieu and say some thank yous. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much, Adrian. Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for the coasters. Thank you, Ty and Jabo, for the Kane action figure. Thank you for all of you guys for being involved. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Haskell Toys, for being part of the stream, picking a number. Thank you, Bergie, for coming on before making your giant announcement that you got a new car. Thank you, all of you, for watching today. And we will see you all tomorrow for this week in Toy Culture. I will definitely see you on Wednesday during Sammy's stream. And if not that, I will see you guys next time for here. Have a great Monday, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you and good night.